bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right. All night. Would you call me old-fashioned if I kiss you in the rain in Manhattan? Oh, I can't wait until my lips are on yours. I can't help the way that I'm feeling. The way you look tonight is so appealing. Hold up, I need to pace myself. You're the bullet to my heart, I swear. I swear. Only took one shot. Only took one shot. The only thing I'll promise is I'll give you all I've got. Oh, you remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right.
Yeah, look, alright. Now pretty bourbon brown eyes, can I grab you off the shelf? You sweet but you strong, I gotta have you to myself. I'm trying to let you know that you're the only drink I'm trying to pour. Girl, it's Dunton, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look, I had a couple, so you know I'm telling the truth. I don't settle for Kettle One, I don't settle for Goose. First we had a couple rounds just to see how it go. Now it's time to tap that barrel, girl, let's see how it flow. You got that caramel dripping, now I'm sipping. They can't take you straight, but baby, I'm built different. It feels different. Listen, you keep getting Dunton loose. You far from the jungle juice, but you keep it 100 proof. I don't need no Coca-Cola or no Sprite for you. And yeah, you good on the rocks, might put that ice on you. You got that Jameson, that Johnny, or that Jack, and you can miss me. I need bourbon in my life, cause baby, you my favorite whiskey. Come on.
I don't want you holding back. Tell me everything, and I do mean everything. Everything. It's time for last call. You know that this liquor been flowing faster than free fall. If we keep going, I might not be able to recall. My favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right. Oh, let the band play on, and they be playing our song.
Girl, it's Dunton, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look.
Hey y'all, what's smacking? How you crack-a-lacking? How you crack-a-lacking? What's smacking? What's going on, y'all? Happy Sunday. I almost said Saturday. I don't know why.
Surprised you didn't say Tuesday. It ain't Thursday.
I know. Hey, Lioness Nala. Hey, Lil Unique. Hey, Natty. Hey, Lakita. Hey, Forever the Man. Who else was in here? Some other people probably that I missed. But hey, y'all. How you doing? Yes, I'm a redhead today. Hey, C Love. How you doing? I don't look as a redhead. This is like one color that my hair has never been naturally. Well, dyed. You know what I'm saying. I never dyed my hair red.
Naturally. Oh, wow. So you want to share with the class?
Well, anyway. So, y'all, I'm going to start off with 2 disclaimers. First of all, I'm in the process of some dental work. So if I'm talking funny, hold my lip low, all of that stuff, that's the reason why. Okay, and Lakita said something about some bourbon. Okay, sorry. Oh, on bourbon making. Thank you, Lakita. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. Yeah, D-Man, I'm red today. So that's the first thing. So if you see me struggling a little bit with some words and all of that, that's the reason why. I just didn't want to miss 4.6. I was like, I will muddle through this, you know. I know that's funny coming from me muddling. But anyway, I'm gonna work it out. So if you see me talking a little oddly, that's the reason why. Hey London, thanks for the resub. I appreciate you. So yes, I am red today. But the other disclaimer that we always have to do on this particular episode of After Dark is to remind you all that this is an adult conversation today. We have some products. We're going to have some discussion. And if you can't handle it, just tap out, please. It's no corners in the room. There's no judgment. There's none of that today. This is like a real adult conversation. Hey, Psalmist, how you doing? So please keep that in mind as we get into the discussion. If you feel like you can't handle it, you can just lurk or you can just tap out, okay? We're not here to judge anyone. So I will reiterate that disclaimer as we go through, as well as remind you all why I am talking poorly. Okay. So I'm going to start off with what we're drinking. We are drinking Three Finger Jack. That is what the bottle looks like. It's rum barrel aged red wine. And it says legendary outlaw Three Finger Jack and his notorious reputation roamed California during the gold rush in search of riches. Inspired by his daring character, these wines boast immense structure and hearty flavors. And no one knows why he is called Three Finger Jack, except for he probably only had 3 fingers. Thank you for demonstrating that, Luck. Thank you for the resub, Lakita. I appreciate it very much. Right. No calling the Twitch police, please. None of that. We don't want that. So, here with me is one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. And y'all look at his shirt. And thank you so much for the hype train. I appreciate you all. I gotta say, I really laughed when he showed me that. I like that. I like that quite a bit. So let's pour up the wine. Let's see what it tastes like. You're gonna partake a little bit today, right? Just a smidge. Ooh. Did you hear that though? Okay. Hey, Amber. Ooh. All right, we gonna see. Three Finger Jack might be getting a finger.
2 of them.
What's your assessment on that?
Nah.
Now, luckily, we have backup wine. And I think we need it. Because
I'm not and full disclosure, I'm not a wine drinker. So,
yeah.
I'm not, well, let me go backward. I'm not a drinker. So
You're not a drinker at all. But you drink a little bit of wine from time to time, and this is yeah, that's a no. That's a no. Okay, so we're gonna dump this out and we're gonna start over. So I do not recommend Three Finger Jack rum barrel aged red blend.
Miss Yvonne, yes, it's bitter.
Yeah,
It is
does.
hella bitter. Yes.
No sweetness to it at all.
And you know me, so for whenever I do partake in in a glass of faux wine, it has to be sweet for me to even drink it. Because something like this, almost like a Malbec to an extent. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, this is a no. This is no. Marcia said that shirt every week. Yeah. This is 3-finger jack. You get the finger. So yeah, we're gonna put that to the side, and at some point I will probably excuse myself and get some
other wine.
Get some other wine. I'm glad I bought a backup, because yeah. So the other thing is that somebody has been starting rumors about me and the modeling of bras and such. I don't know who started those rumors about me. I don't know where this comes from. But I do have a bra reveal today. Y'all ready?
Pray for me, y'all.
Here we go. It's a special one. Y'all ready?
Jesus.
And y'all, just because I knew that he was gonna turn off the lights on me, I got my own damn lights. So there. Nah.
All right, so we can go ahead and rate out, y'all. So if you can go ahead and just, London, go ahead and put up the rate message. I think I think stove should be still on.
Oh my God.
Natty, thank you, Natty. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get out of here.
Thank you, London. Thank you. So yes, here we go. Lock and key media. So there we go. Grand opening and grand closing. And see, I even got the little N in there. I got the keys on the side. I mean, thank you, Psalmist. He said that my position is still open.
I mean, I got a mob position opening up too. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, lock and titty. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Oh my God. I quit.
I give up. I give up.
I absolutely quit. Okay.
I give up. I effing give up.
Yes, as do I. So, again.
Cover yourself. Just cover yourself. Cover yourself.
Here we go. And I can turn off the lights now. Even though he's just gonna turn them back off on me. I know it.
I mean, we may as well do the whole thing in the dark today. I mean, shit, for how this is going.
Marcia said make that a shirt.
Lock and tatty.
Man. Hey, Diz, how you doing?
Marcia, don't give this woman any ideas, please. Lock and Teeth Media is hilarious.
Lock and teeth.
That is fucking hilarious.
Oh my God. Not lock and teeth.
Diz, what's good, man? Bring some levity back in here, bro. Come on now. Come on.
Y'all ain't gonna make it. Titty and tassel. Wow. Okay. So, you all, today, we have some products that we're going to talk about. I have some things to show you. We have some questions. We got different things. Hey, Funklore.
Your pal Big Al, help me, bro.
Hey,
come on,
your pal Big Al.
Funklore, come save me, please.
Yeah, all of
Come
that.
save
And
me.
yes, you're right. The shenanigans have just begun.
The shenanigans have shenaned already.
We've just gotten started, and here we go. So yeah, so I got some products to show you all. I do think I'm gonna have to go with that better wine. Oh, and wait a minute. I gotta show y'all this. This goes with the bra. I got a fan. I got a Lock and Key Media fan. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all see that? Your bell big ass and my acid is flabbergasted already. Okay. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so let me get into the products. Let me just go ahead and get into the products.
Where them fans at?
So, the first thing I'm going to talk about, because this is right here next to me, and it kind of bothered me to have to touch it, I'm going to admit, and the reason why, the wine, we didn't like it, but it's called Three Finger Jack. It is rum barrel aged red wine blend, but we didn't like it. We didn't like it. So we're going to get the secondary wine, our backup wine, because we did not care for that at all. So the first item is this. It is called Nightlight Glow in the Dark Condoms. Right? So, and they actually glow in the dark, y'all. I mean, like, I had to try them out before came on. I tried it out by taking it out of the package. That's how I tried it out. But when I tell you, you will be able to see these in the dark, you will be able to see these and it and all of that in the dark. You can find it without feeling around. Right, Psalmist, most definitely. Big Al said, if you can't see it, never mind. Agreed. But if it's like pitch black, we're going to demonstrate this. We will show you. I'm going to hold it up so that y'all can see it. I took it out of the package. Of course, this is what the package looked like. And it's green. It is a pre-lubricated one as well. So let's hit the lights and I'm going to hold it up. Okay, we got to hit the backlight, right?
Huh?
You got to hit the light behind me?
That's not a light. That's a...
Can y'all see? I mean, the TV. Sorry.
Yeah, can't really do that, though.
Can y'all see it? Oh, yeah, you can see it. It's glowing.
Yeah.
So you can see pretty much from here down, it's glowing. So, yeah. And it's bright green.
It's green.
Very green. So there will be no missing this. My horse can't run.
Bruh, I'm trying. If I wasn't already at home,
he probably would try to run.
Try.
Hey, honeybee cutie, how you doing?
What the hell you mean?
So
try?
Yeah, that's it. Lightsaber. Yeah.
Good call. Good call.
Thank
Good
you,
call.
D-Man. It is a lightsaber. So I got these because I was curious about it. I wanted to know that they really glow in the dark. Did it really work? Hey, Cruz, how you doing? And obviously they do. Ordered these from Adam and Eve. I think they were about $5 or so, something like that. Yeah. So they're called Nightlight, and they do glow in the dark, and they're pre-lubricated. So if you don't mind pre-lube, then that's great. I, on the other hand, don't really care for the pre-lubrication. I found out I had an irritation to whatever it is that they use. So yeah, this is it. So this is product number one. You know, you want to do something a little bit different, spice up stuff, and it kind of is like a neon green, like the package. So I'm gonna say it should be called Glow Stick. Okay. That's a good name for it as well. So I'm going to put that to the side because I think we got that. And we're going to move on in our product line. Hey, Double Spirit, how you doing? So the last time that I was on, I talked about the rose. You said a neon peen.
Neon peon.
Whew. Okay. I talked about the rose though. And I told you all, ladies, if you do not have a rose in your life, you need one. You're missing out. So what I have for you today is the Rose 2.0. So behold the rose. And you all see that? It's got a tongue on it. This thing...
That's a pedal. That's not a tongue. That's a pedal.
This thing has 10 speeds.
That's a pedal. That's not a tongue. That's a pedal.
It's a tongue.
It's a pedal. It's a rose. It's a pedal.
No, these are the petals.
That's a pedal in the middle.
Whatever. So y'all, this thing can do some things. Look at that. Faster. Even faster. And then we got some intermittent action. Yeah. This will change your life. So if you don't have one, get one. But this is the Rose 2.0. You can get it off of Amazon. It's anywhere between about $15 and maybe $25. This is the charger. Just like that. Real easy. Plug it in. Set the Rose right there on top. And you charge it. Actually, and it stays charged for a long time. What? Quantum time leap. I guess if used properly, it could do that. It could do that. But yeah, and on the box, I love this. It says, "Happy meeting. Beautiful meeting. It's a reunion." So maybe we need to have this at the reunion?
Hell no. Hell no.
Natty said, "Yes, you will leap." Unique said, "You want a man to you?" Yeah. Okay. And so on that note, we had some discussion about this last time as well. We talked about sex toys and how some men are intimidated by sex toys. Men, all I have to say to that is you don't need to be, because trust, there's nothing that is ever going to replace a human being. Nothing. This can add. Of course, if you're not with anybody, it can do the trick. And it works really fast. Just saying. Any comments?
For when you want to take a night off, guys, those come in handy.
They do come in handy, but they definitely can be an enhancement too.
When you want to take a night off, guys.
Or if you want to add something a little extra.
When you want to take a night off, guys.
Okay, he's just gonna keep saying if you want to. Okay, so we're just doing this all alone, all the time. That's what we're doing, right? that's basically what we're saying. Or Natty said, or do tricks with it. I like that. Do tricks with it for sure.
You can roll over and play that. No, just playing. I'm kidding.
Enhancements are nice.
No, seriously. Seriously though. No, toys like that, are definitely a great compliment. They really are.
Agreed.
So it won't be a bad thing.
No, not at all. Not a bad thing at all. All right, so I'm going to move into something else that I came across.
Big L, correct.
And it's called, these are called Sweetums wipes. Okay, so this is what the box looks like. It's just a plain box. This is how it came with the little tongue on it.
Very nondescript.
Right, very nondescript.
Yo, Q, exactly. Load management, yes.
And
oh, my
has
bad.
these little wipes in it. Okay. And it has 10 of them. And they are 2 of each flavor. So this is what it says on the back. It says Sweetums wipes Helps you feel confident, sexy, and playful. Use when down there needs a little refresh or when you want to surprise your partner with a tasty treat. So this is watermelon flavor. They have watermelon. They have grape. They have pina colada. Mango. And cherry. So yes, they are flavored wipes. They are pH balanced. We talked about last time how important pH balance is for women in particular. So basically that means everything is in perfect working order. There's not an over amount of yeast or acidity in the vagina. Everything is balanced, right? So what about if we taste the cherry flavor? On our hands, y'all. Don't get excited.
Hold on. What is this we?
Yeah. Don't you want to taste it too?
Not at all.
Come on.
See, again, I'm getting bullied, y'all, because I didn't agree to any of this.
Okay, this is what the wife looks like. This is what it looks like when it's unfolded. So it's a pretty nice size. Look at that. Okay. I smell the cherry. So smell it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like a regular white. I mean, it all just looks like a regular wet white. Boy, that was difficult.
Okay.
But yeah.
What does it taste like? Yeah.
Cherry like.
Cherry, yeah.
Cherry like.
Yeah. I would say cherry light. Yeah.
Cherry like.
Cherry light.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll try one other flavor. But it says Sweetums, taste below the waist. And it's getsweetums.com. All the information for everything is actually going through Stream Elements. So if you want to order these, you can order them. I think this is called a sampler box. It was like $45. And then I think I had a coupon for maybe 20% off. Something like that. So yeah, it was pretty good. Okay, now what other flavor sounds intriguing to you? Watermelon, mango.
Did you say you had grape?
Pina colada. Yeah, I do have grape.
Yeah, I'll try grape.
You want to try grape? Okay, so let's see what the grape tastes like. All right. So this is the grape. So let's see, does it smell like grape Kool-Aid? It smells good, doesn't it?
It does smell good. This one smells really
Yeah,
good,
this
y'all.
one smells really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Grape-like. Grape-ish. Yeah,
Grape-ish.
grape-ish.
So you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking mixed with the person, right? I was trying to think of like a nice way to put that. Hey, Love Jones Boston. Yes. The essence of the person. Yes, London. But actually, you can use this on poon and peen in your words, either. Right. I'm thinking mixed with the essence of the person. This might be all right. And I cannot vouch for what it would taste like on a woman, but I can vouch for what it tastes like on a man. The mango is tasty. I'll just say that. The mango is tasty. D-man. Okay, no, you cannot find a corner in this round room. We don't do that here. So yeah, the mango's tasty. That's the one that I can vouch for. That's the flavor that I can vouch for. So yeah, so we tried the grape and we tried the cherry flavor, and they are like really moist. I'll just say that they're very, very
Hold
moist.
on, y'all. Hold on. Lisa's over here shedding sequins. Over here.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, she's over here shedding. She's over here shedding.
Yes, I am shedding sequins. So thank you for finding my sequins.
You know what was funny? I was hearing things hit the floor, and I was like, "The hell is that?"
Yeah, that's me.
That's hilarious.
That's me. That's the bra.
Lisa's shedding, y'all.
That's the bra. That's the bra. Shedding. That's lock and key for you.
Yo,
right?
Hey y'all. It's the two of us again. How y'all doing? Pray for me, y'all, for real. I mean, y'all see this is on some bullshit
This is
tonight.
like the second product in.
So
Or third.
So just pray for me, please, for real.
Or fourth, or
because I
something.
mean I love y'all, and I mean I know she want to keep her little liquor show and all, but I want to keep my sanity tonight. So just pray for me, y'all, for real. All right.
We're Come on, lock and key.
Razzle dazzle. You know what?
Oh my god.
Razzle dazzle titties is hilarious.
It is.
That is
It
hilarious.
is.
Razzle and so okay. So fun. So
Okay, now I'm gonna have to keep my hand on my own light switch here.
see, I beat you to it. Nah. Gotta be faster than that.
Hey, Retta, how you doing? Oh, someone said, is he still talking? Anyway, let me take my little sequins and put those over to the side. That fell off. It's not the wine. We ain't drink enough of that. Is it another one?
No, I thought it was something.
Oh,
I thought it was something. I was like, what the hell?
Okay.
Like, she is shedding shit.
yeah. I'm. That's probably about the only thing because that was a stick on. Everything else is
It's
like
attached to it.
attached
Got it.
and all that stuff. So yeah,
Cover yourself, girl. Cover
Yeah.
yourself. Cover
Yeah.
yourself.
all that.
Cover
So
yourself.
anyway, moving on to these other products here.
Little unique, exactly.
So this one, the name of it is like, yeah, it's called Make Me Come, and it is clit sensitizer gel. That's what it looks like. Comes from Adam and Eve again. I think this is about maybe $6, something like that. And it works. I can tell you it works. Okay. So this is what it says. Let me put on my glasses so I can like read to y'all and be all official and stuff. So it says gel stimulates clit nerves for increased sensation, increases orgasmic frequency and strength, dramatically improves your sex life, and it is latex compatible. So that's a big deal when you are using condoms. You always want to use products that are latex compatible, right? So you only need a dab. A dab will do you. Because it lasts for a while. And and Natty said, and this is how Smokey came to be. Because I use this on him. Is that what you're saying, Natty? Is that how Smokey came to be? You have any comments?
I'm still recovering, y'all.
Yep. So you just need a dab.
Dab a dollop of dipping.
A dab will do ya, and it's called Make Me Come, and yeah, it works. It's a little pop top on the side, so you can just kind of control the amount. So you just need a tiny tiny dollop of it.
7 o'clock on the dot. I've got my pop top.
It works. Okay. So the reason why I like Adam and Eve, I mean, there are a lot of other companies out there, and I got a couple of other ones going through, but they give a lot of free gifts when you order stuff. And of course, they're very discreet, and everything comes to you in just plain packaging. So nobody's like all up in your business about what is it. So yeah. D-Man said, this is when reading the manual is important. Too much and there will be problems. Agreed. And believe it or not, D-Man, all of this stuff, I actually read the instructions on it. Shock of shockers.
No, it's
right?
not no. We just know. So now we know, y'all. We just need to put the instructions in forms of adult apparatus.
Right. Or liquor. Or if it has something to do with liquor.
True.
Yeah, I'll read that too.
True.
So let me show y'all the free gift that they sent me. They sent this. This is a vibrating panty. All right. So this is the front portion of it.
My God.
And it has a little slot right there. And this is the bullet. This is the vibrator. This thing has like 10 speeds on it too. And man, when I took it out of the package, you care to pick that up?
That was hilarious. She's like,
We were on the phone. We were on the phone talking. And what did I say?
whoa.
I wasn't ready. And I was just holding this in my hand. It was like,
Y'all, she was like, she literally was. She was on the phone and talking to just. She was going over. We was going over stuff for today and everything, and she was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "You good?" She like, "I will be."
y'all hear that? I'm just holding it in my hand.
Closer to the mic.
Okay, they said they can hear it. Man, imagine that
Natty, if you don't bring your tail back over here on
in
this
here, and you wearing this, right? Now they have some that have like remote controls.
that's about to ask you. What do they have remote control?
This was the free one, so you know it wasn't that fancy.
What's
they
funny,
have some that have remote controls.
but that's good for free.
It is. It's great for free. So y'all,
Wow.
Adam and Eve, they give you some stuff. So basically, you put that in there, and then you're walking around with that on. Man, fuck Lord, between that and Rose, non-stop nothing. Man, y'all. Yeah, the remote control ones, I have seen those in the store, but they didn't give me that one for free. And I've seen them online too. But I'm just impressed at, how much power this thing has. I mean, it's like, yeah. Anyway. And it was just in this little package, like so. It was just in the package, folded up in a bigger package with the panty.
In a package, folded up in a package.
Folded up
For
in
the
a
package.
For the package, in the package. Yeah. Yeah, the one with the remote is great because, of course, your significant other for the evening.
Or your insignificant other.
Or your insignificant other for the evening can control it. So that you can have a lot of fun with that, right? But this could be just a lot of fun on its own, right? So this is the bullet. Yeah, so Cruz said that would be a great stress reliever at work. Agreed. I do agree with that. It would be a great stress reliever. So yeah, this was the free gift. So I was like, I like you, Adam and Eve, because you always give free gifts. Sometimes it's a vibrator. Sometimes it's some other product. It just varies what they're going to give you. But you never know. It's like a surprise. But it's great because almost always you get a free gift. And you don't even have to spend that much money with them. You might spend like $30 or something. So yeah. Oh, like you know what though? For Forever the Man, they do have a remote control one that you can control with your phone. I do know that. You can hook it up to your phone and you can control it with your phone. So,
And I wonder if you have to be on the same basically in the same Wi-Fi or something like that. Because that could be fun. If I'm at work, and she's at work.
yeah, that's true.
No, but
Good point.
But yo, I Forever the Man. Is it a game though? Probably not. But that's an opportunity. That's called an opportunity.
You know, you're absolutely correct about that.
That is called an opportunity.
Yeah, it's an app. Exactly. But yeah, Lakita said y'all could be in separate cities.
Taking notes.
Okay, so keep that in mind, Mr. Engineer. Do I need to write that down for you?
I'm writing it. I am writing it down.
You're
as
writing
we
it down
speak.
yourself, and you're gonna remember. Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, let me see if I can make her. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, so the next product is actually the last product. So this is called Good Head Fundamentals, and it is called the Ultimate Oral Sex Kit. So it's got some stuff in it. So let's look at what it has in it. And I'm going to tell you some of these things I'm familiar with, and some of these things I've not tried before. But one of the things that it has in it are called intimates. That's what they look like. Basically, they're like tingling mints. So they make your mouth tingle. So if you're giving head, basically, he going to be tingling too. Right? I have tried these before. Do know that these work. Not any Flint mints tonight. Y'all remember that last time? My mouth was just watering like crazy. But
I forgot about that.
These provide tingles.
Good evening, Faye.
Okay. Hey, Faye. How you doing? Faye, this is Brown Frisky Woman tonight. A little bit different.
A lot of bit different.
Yes, a lot of bit different. The disclaimer again. No corners in the room tonight. This is all adult, sexy conversation. This is what we're doing tonight. Okay. All right. The next thing is called, and can I just say this is produced by Doc Johnson, which the irony of that was not lost on me.
Like the shoe?
I wasn't thinking about the shoe, but Doc Johnson.
Doc Johnson, interesting.
So
Y'all remember the whole Big Johnson T-shirts from back in the day? You remember those, Lisa?
I do remember those.
Those were my favorites.
Yeah. So Doc, it is ironic.
Doc
I
Johnson's
agree.
is hilarious.
I agree. So it's Doc Johnson.
Johnson.
So this one is what is this? Okay, it's strawberry flavored. It's like a gel, basically. So it's just to add some flavor, kind of like the Sweetums, but that's what it looks like. Well, let me show you sideways. So this is the gel. So if you just wanted, a little different flavor, add a little something, you could use this. I am sure this could be used on women as well, but this is the Good Head Kit. So this is for the men folks, right? And kind of for the women folks too, right? But here we go with that. Then we have something called Tingle Drops in here. So it says Good Head Tingle Drops, and these are watermelon flavored. So I'm assuming they make it tingle. That's what I would guess. Now this is something I've not tried before. I'm not familiar with it. Anybody who's tried it in the chat that cares to say that they've tried it and they work great or don't work great, drop it in the chat and tell us that. So yeah, but it's called Good Head Tingle Drops Watermelon. And then the last thing is called a head stroker.
Go ahead.
So this is what it looks like, and it stretches. considerably,
Oh wow.
right?
Oh my.
So it can be put over any size penis we wanted to put it over.
Any size?
Right? And in the inside, on the flip side of it, look at it. It has
Yo,
these beads.
They're ribbed.
It's like a rib all the way around. So it's like a massage, kind of. And it gives a different sensation. So that's in the kit too, right? So, of course, this will really help with a great hand job, right? And so that's why they call it a good head kit, because you got all of these different things. So, yeah, you don't have to use your whole throat. Solomon said it. You know, you can use your hand to help out. That's always a good thing, because sometimes you get tired. Sometimes you start off tired. I mean, that's just the way it goes, right? So, again, options.
When you need a night off, guys.
Yeah.
See that? See that applies to both. See?
It does apply. It does, right? But this is really cool. Now, this I am familiar with. I'll just say that. I'm familiar. I told you I did not know about all of these things, but I am familiar with this one, and I am familiar with the intimates. Not tried the tingle drops, and I'm not familiar with this particular brand of the strawberry flavor, so I don't know what this tastes like. Yeah, let's see what it tastes like. Yeah, they got it. It's like in there. So, yeah. Forever Man said be seeing God himself.
Yo, this shit right here is wrapped mad tight.
But that's because of shipping,
Yeah.
I'm thinking. They don't want it to leak out for
Oh,
shipping.
and while I get that, but dang, it's hard to open. Ah, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, I was going to say it probably has like a perforation.
Yeah, just had to find it.
Okay, so London says she didn't like the cherry flavor. Okay. Gotcha. Hey, BK all day.
BK.
How you doing? Okay, so let's see what that one tastes like. And again, this is called Good Head Fundamentals, the Ultimate Oral Sex Kit. This again came from Adam and Eve, and it was about $25. Okay, $25. Okay, Faye, most of it came from Adam and Eve. The rose came from Amazon. Okay, so it's kind of gel-like too. It's kind of jelly-like. It smells good.
It's almost like strawberry jelly. It's almost like strawberry jelly to a bit.
Hey, Tally.
Tally, what's good?
Yeah, it kind of reminds you of strawberry jelly in flavor. Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad, but
It's not great either. I think the wipes were better
right.
in flavor. You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, that they were a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a different flavor. Okay, this one is watermelon. These are okay. I'm gonna open that one.
She's like, I can't do it.
Yeah,
Let me help.
Hey, popular loner Maria.
Maria.
Maria is an edition of Brown Frisky Woman After Dark. That's what we got going on in here today. Yeah. So a little bit different today. Okay, what did you say, London? You said it's still gonna taste the same, or what was that? Say that again. I missed that. You said the peen is still gonna taste the same, or something like that.
The peen is hilarious.
I know. The peen and the poon, according to London.
Don't confuse this for eye drops. You will not have a good day, a good night, or maybe a good week.
Oh, okay. So London said the flavor isn't really intense. You still taste
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
That's right. Be careful.
Okay. So this is watermelon.
Yeah, it's not intense at all. This is not intense at all.
But it is tingling though.
It was a slow reaction. It was a delayed reaction. But yeah,
It was.
It was a
There
delayed
was definitely a tingle on the tongue. So, of course, if you put this on the peen, as London calls it, it's going to be some tingling on the peen, right? So, yeah, it's not, no, they are not the re-wetting drops that you want at all. Yeah, this one doesn't have hardly any flavor at all. Okay, that is a very interesting sound on that music. I know, but it didn't sound like that to me. It did not sound like that at all. Okay, so then we have the Intimates Breathtaking Tingles. So let's see. We opening all the stuff.
what is this?
It's called Intimates. It's supposed to be a tingly mint.
I remember these. Yeah.
It's a tingling mint.
Yeah, I remember these.
Let me make your peen tingle tangle.
Hell no. Do you chew it?
You suck
You
it.
suck it?
Mm-hmm. You suck it. Gotta suck it. I wasn't ready. I wasn't. See, you keep doing it. I gotta keep my hand on my light because he keep turning the lights off on me. You're just trying to make me work hard.
Now you know how I feel.
Anyway.
Because you been making people work like a mug.
You said, what do you use for a palate cleanser? Good question. I don't know. Whatever you choose to use as a palate cleanser. I guess it depends on if you swallow or not. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that could be the palate cleanser. I mean, I'm just saying. Just don't bite. No, don't bite. Don't bite anything. Men don't bite anything. Women don't bite anything. Got my lights on that time.
I know. I saw you had it ready. That's why I did it.
I had it ready that time. I was ready.
For once.
So,
For
yeah,
once.
I don't know, Tally. I don't know what you would use as your palate cleanser. Any ideas? Y'all have any ideas on that? Like what you could use for the palate cleanser? So I'm gonna say you got time to cleanse the palate. Okay. Okay, these don't feel very tingly to me. And I've actually had these before, but maybe it wasn't this brand.
They're not.
And they were tingly.
They're not curiously strong.
No, they're not. Those work too.
Yes, they do.
Altoids.
Altoids
And
just got
to say bourbon.
You just have to be careful with Altoids.
Yeah,
though. You got to be careful.
And mentholatum cough drops.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that
They
though, because
actually work
they
great.
work, but they can sometimes result in a not so good day.
Yeah.
Not so good night.
They can. I agree. So that's the products. Little Unique said maybe it's tingling on the receiving end. Well, what I remember about them is when I put them in my mouth,
They tingle.
It tingled.
Yeah.
I could kind of feel some tingling in my mouth as well. Natty said Altoids can be a problem.
can be. Yep.
Right? They will clear your sinuses and probably other things as well. So yes, you do have to be careful with the Altoids and the mentholatum cough drops. But they do work, and they are something a little bit different that you can definitely add to your sex life that work.
Your repertoire.
Yes, you can definitely add those to your repertoire. The instruments, I don't know. Intimates, that's what they're called. Intimates. I don't know. We have to
Intimates, ambulamps.
yeah, you might have to I don't know. Maybe it's another brand out there that works a little bit better. But the other things in the kit,
Because honestly speaking, that was almost like a Tic Tac.
it was.
Yeah.
It was like a Tic Tac.
Bruh, exactly. Big Al. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So we're gonna get a man a yeast infection. Wow. Okay. So that's the kit. That's the good head kit. Okay, so Locke, if we want to rate, let's say the things that you and I tried. What'd you think of, like, on a scale from 1 to 5? How'd you rate the Sweetums, the wipes? What you think?
I give that a 3.5.
Give it about a 3.5.
Yeah, about a 3.5.
Okay, so maybe one day you just have to try them out and come back.
Yeah.
Say, okay, yeah, they
Yeah.
work great on the person. Because again, I do think it has to do with the mix.
And see that, so it's kind of, it's almost like kind of hard to, for lack of a better word, hard to preview.
Yeah.
Because we're just tasting it in our hands. Yeah.
Right.
And it's not, mixed with, with the person. Natural lubrication or whatever. It definitely probably gives a different taste.
Right. And I can say, I can vouch for it that it was a different taste than just tasting it.
I'm sure. I'm very sure.
Because and everybody has their different kind of makeup.
Correct. Yes.
How they smell, how they taste, all of that is very different. So it does make a difference on, how things are. So what do we give the condom on a scale from 1 to 5, the glow in the dark condom? Had that. What do we give that on a scale? Are we messing with this, y'all? Are we doing the glow in the dark condom?
I personally wouldn't.
Okay, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Okay, why? Just
to be real.
Mm-hmm. Be real.
I don't want it to look like I got a radioactive one. Because it looks like that. Just want to be glowing in the dark, yet look radioactive. Got the incredible. My joint gonna be looking like the Incredible Hulk. No, I'm good.
What about colors?
Colors, I'm with. Yeah.
Colors. What about flavors?
Yeah, I'm with. That
okay,
too. Yeah.
But the glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark is a bit a little far.
Okay. What do y'all say? What do y'all say, peoples? Y'all say
Cruz. Said she needs that when she takes her when she has her glasses off so she can see.
You will see because Lakita said she liked it. She said she want to see.
I want to see.
You want to see? I mean, it's something a little different.
Over there looking for the joint like Velma looking for her glasses and shit.
Oh Lord! So Forever the Man said I'm immature, so I'm rolling with the glow in the dark. I mean, I see it as being something a little bit different.
It's different. No, I will say that it's different.
Definitely different. I can see it as a little something.
But you know what though? All bullshit aside, all bullshit. I can see that being fun when it's completely dark.
Yes.
Yeah. And I had to think about it for a second. So yeah. Yo. Oh my God, that is hilarious. That is, you
get an A for that comment. Strong J. You get the strong J clap for that.
That is hilarious.
That was, to see that floating, that would really be something. Wow.
That is fucking hilarious.
Natty pendant. Yeah, that would be, Yep. I didn't like that it was pre-lubricated. That would be my only thing about it, because like I said, I have an issue with the pre-lube. And honestly, like in this package, it's a lot of liquid. It's a lot of lube in there. it's a lot.
Yo, the man. Yo, he's like, I take my vitamins. Shit.
So, Forever the Man, when you come to the reunion, here you go. I got a gift for you.
Oh shit.
Here you go. I will give you these. And we ain't gonna say nothing to nobody. I'm just gonna give you the box, and we're gonna just let people look at us real crazy. And we just gonna leave it there.
Just don't retreat out of anybody's sight. That's all we ask.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna just pass him the box, like I'm giving him a pack of gum or something. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Listen,
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. Just like that. Okay. Wow, London. You could probably see the babies moving around in the glowing condom.
God damn it.
Thank you, London. Yeah, I got stuff. And there we go with the London look. Okay, can we get our backup wine, please?
Which one was it?
The Oliver.
Oliver.
So, okay, y'all. Cause that wine, what we tried, we didn't like Three Finger. So, moving on. You all know I have some fun questions for you. I have some things for us to discuss. And again, as we get into this discussion, remember this is mature adult conversation, no judgment, and no corners in this round room. All right? So again, feel free to lurk. Feel free to tap out. But we ain't judging nobody. Okay? We talking. We talking. All right. So this was interesting to me. I wanted to start off with this because this came from O Magazine. And to be perfectly honest, I was sort of, I don't want to say surprised, but in a way, I guess I was surprised that O Magazine was putting this out there. I mean, I kind of view Oprah as sort of wholesome. Not that I don't think Oprah doing the do. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that's just my view of her, right? So I was like, wait a minute, O Magazine talking about this? But when I read the article, I was like, oh, I get it. I understand. So this is discussion for us, right? No, it was just, once I read the article fit with what I thought. That's what I'm saying. It fit with what I thought. But at first, when I read, it said 14 really good sex questions from O Magazine. So that's what kind of threw me, because I was like, okay, what kind of sex questions, Oprah? What we talking about here? But once I read the questions, I was like, okay. So the first one is, can you learn to be passionate about someone if there is no chemistry at first? What do y'all think? Can you learn to be passionate about someone if there is no chemistry at first? And we got our backup wine, hallelujah, which is called Oliver Sweet Red. And we are opening that up. Okay, so Lakita said that's very hard. Forever the Man said absolutely. Little Unique said, I don't think I can. BK All Day said no. Good God. Okay, so Locke, you didn't hear the question, but it was, can you learn to be passionate about someone if there's no chemistry at first? What do you think?
The key word is at first.
Okay.
That's the key. Those are the key words right there.
Okay.
So yeah, you can.
So it says, this is per Oprah Magazine, right? If a couple likes each other, they have fun and have a good relationship, they shouldn't call it quits if everything is there but the sex. Chemistry can grow if you give yourself permission to learn about yourself as a sexual human being and to communicate your desires.
Yep.
That's probably better than falling for someone in a mad, passionate heat, because you may realize you don't actually like each other and sex is the first thing to go, and then you have nothing. Which I agree with that.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. Okay, so Lawanda said, I think it's possible because things change over time. What? Fungus on cheese is a wild comparison. Who said that? Okay, so D-Man said, I think so. You might find an interest that you don't know about. That's true. Okay, I missed the fungus on the cheese. So
that was a chat. That was something from before.
Okay, that was something before that I missed. Okay, so Lakita said that's a different way of looking at it. So Natty said, I agree. Yes. I think you can. I think you can, because I think if there can be other factors that maybe outweigh the sexual attraction at the beginning in particular. And if you really have a lot of other things in common and you have a good relationship, that definitely could come into play and could be worked out. So this is another one, and I really, I want the men to really weigh in on this, because I'm going to read the question. The reason why I'm saying I want the men to weigh in is because I think this is something that men are often accused of. Okay. And it is, can you have a great, long-lasting sex life with the same partner? And the reason why I said I want the men to weigh in is because I think often we think of men as not being able to be monogamous, more so than females. So Lakita said sapiosexual, right? So she's attracted to smart folks, smart beings. So what do y'all think? Okay, so Big Al said most people don't enjoy the actual act of sex. It's the passion that blinds them. I don't know about that, Big Al. I like it. I think the actual act is pretty damn fantastic, especially if done properly. Lakita said shit. Right. I think if it's done properly, yeah. Okay, so Big Al said definitely can have sex with the same woman for life. It's about the person. You're with. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So Keith, hey Keith. Keith said yes if she still turns you on.
That's very true.
Okay. Thank you, men, for weighing in on that too. What do you think?
No, definitely it's be with the one. Yeah.
Okay. So it says absolutely. When it says you're not going to have movie style sex all the time. Movie sex is romantic and passionate. You idealize your partner.
Depends on the movie.
True. You're turned on before you even begin. You make love every time you're together.
You have some monsters ball type stuff.
Right. Make me feel good. In an ongoing relationship, sex is more about intimacy and security.
Absolutely.
And it's integrated with who you really are. And it may not happen as often. It says couples who keep their sex lives going develop a style early on. Who initiates? How much foreplay is included? Do they like taking turns? Do they like quickies or don't like quickies? And they consciously make time for sex. So the answer to that was yes. Women, what do you all think? Because again, I feel like that's something maybe applied to men more often than women. But do you all think it's harder for men to be faithful or not? And if so, why? I would love to hear the reasons why you think that maybe it's more difficult. Like I read this article one time and I totally disagreed with it, but it was saying that men were wired to not be monogamous. And I was like, what? But that's what the article said. Okay, making time for it makes it fun. Spontaneity is needed too. Agreed. Okay, London, what? He made her feel good for 5 minutes and then she was back to being depressed over a fat child and PT. What? Okay. Okay.
Lakita, honestly speaking, some men don't need an excuse to cheat.
This is true.
I mean, it's not.
That's
I mean,
true.
it's everybody has their own reasoning, or justification, for lack of a better word.
Right.
But shit, no,
Yeah.
some don't. Mean a lot of men don't need any deep intellectual reasoning for cheating.
No, they just do what they want to do.
Hold on, let me rephrase. Some people, because it's not just
True.
men. It's not just men.
Yeah, I agree. It's not just men, but
I mean,
people.
but some people honestly can just do that. I mean,
Right.
boredom does. Yeah, that's true as well.
That's true.
But a lot of people have many different reasoning for stepping out on their partner.
Agreed.
I mean, Chris Rock in the comedy special said it one time, and I think it's hilarious, but it has a lot of truth to it. Sometimes people are just as faithful as their options.
That's true. That's a good point. I mean, I view being faithful as a choice
Absolutely.
that a person makes. And I mean, like, I know for me, I was married for 20 years. I didn't want to cheat. That wasn't like I was interested in cheating or anything like that. But just holistically thinking about it, I didn't feel like I would just be cheating on my husband. I felt like I was cheating on my whole family.
Yep.
My children, our way of life, what we had built together, and I did not want to cheat on that.
Too forget, Big Al. Too forget,
Right.
Big Al. There's a lot of different things on that. Too forgetful. Don't make enough money to do that. It's a lot of things, but
Right.
I mean, but sometimes again, it's just the actual just. It's a lot of energy to exert.
Yeah, it is.
That's a lot of. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot.
And my thing about it is like I just feel like whatever the situation is, the lying about it is more damaging.
Yeah.
Than the actual
act of it.
me.
Yeah, absolutely.
To me.
Absolutely.
And that's me. I'm speaking for myself here. That when you're not truthful, that you want to go elsewhere or you want to do something else with somebody else or whatever it is, to me, that's where it gets to be, a bad situation. Right? Forever the man, I am too. I'm a firm believer in transfer of energy. I definitely believe in that as well. And again, as I said, I think about it just more holistically. Is this something that I want to do? And is this something that I'm going to be able to stand behind and say I did it and be proud that I did it?
Is it worth it?
Right. Exactly.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, most definitely.
And a lot of times it ain't.
Yeah. So the next one says, are there any taboos left? And this shocked me what they came up with as the answer. Right? It said that talking about sex is the number one taboo. And it said Americans watch porn more than any nation in the world, but they do not talk about it with their own partners. It's too personal, too private.
Hold on.
They're afraid if they reveal anything about themselves, it will be used against them as a weapon in an argument. And then this was the example they gave.
So that I was
You're
about
a
to go
slut,
there.
just like your mother.
So it's two things. I mean, and it probably it probably all goes back to the fear of being judged. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really all. That's really all it boils down
Agreed.
to. And
Agreed, Keith.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Keith, absolutely. But
I do think talking about it is still very difficult.
It's difficult because sex is the most vulnerable anybody can be with somebody. Being naked, period,
Right.
is
Agreed.
the ultimate vulnerability.
Yes.
So
Agreed.
talking about it is tough. I mean, because how they always say when we first meet somebody, we meet their representative and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And the one thing we don't want to do is scare somebody away.
When you meet me, you meet me. I don't bring my damn representative. I don't even know who the hell she is.
Listen, no, that representative is somebody that's fucking crazy.
You met me. I mean, when you first met me, do you feel like I'm any different than you were?
No,
when
you
I
think
am?
you're just as crazy as I met you. Yeah. Like I said, they say there's no representative. She's fucking crazy. Yeah.
In a good way.
In a way, for sure. Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, so London said I still turn off the lights the first time.
It's vulnerability.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
in London, that's 100% vulnerability.
Yeah.
Because you are at your most vulnerable. And psalmist. So it takes a still shed. I just hear it just tap.
Listen.
In the words of Miss Riz, tap tap. Tap.
They're gonna all be off by
But
the time.
but Psalmist, you're right. I mean, we are at an age where we are entirely too fucking old to not talk about it and to not do that. But everybody doesn't have that same mentality. And everybody doesn't have that same open mind either. Because sometimes we can just say something and just the littlest thing sometimes can just turn somebody off.
That's true. That is.
And turn somebody off to the point of judgment. Turn somebody off to the point of rejection. Mm-hmm. And But a lot of times, I will say this, and I've gotten to to Psalmist's point. I've gotten to the point where if I do get judged, if I do get rejected, that person is saving me from them.
Right.
They're saving me from them.
Yeah.
Because
You got rescued.
I got inadvertently rescued, because if I can't be my most vulnerable with my mate, what the fuck we doing?
Exactly. What's the point?
What is the point?
Yeah.
What are
is
we
the
doing
point?
at this point? I mean,
Right.
it's. And,
Wanda said, "No representative needed. You get,
Yeah.
you get what I got, and it's all natural. No, I'm gonna get you sucker moments." And agree.
I'm happy to you.
You see this? This is not my real boob. I'm taking this off. No. Yeah. Little Unique said, "Show your naked soul."
Yes.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed. I definitely am a firm believer of, and especially like you said, at the age that I am now, and I honestly, I don't think I ever was one to really do that. You know, I have a lot of insecurities, but I'm not like an inhibited person. But my thing is, whatever my insecurities are, if you can make me feel comfortable, if you can accept me as I am, you know, and I say, what you get with the clothes on is what you're gonna get with the clothes off, right? This is what it is. That is very endearing to me. Like, I'm like, okay, I feel accepted. I feel
absolutely
like you really like me. And
Yep.
it's not just all about the packaging. Because
the packaging can change.
Yeah.
The packaging shit.
Yeah.
My packaging has changed over the last 5 years. I mean, it is what it is.
Say, who
Tank.
get naked? Hey, Tank.
Tank.
Behave yourself.
Everybody is. Let's go. Let go.
Right,
go.
No. Okay.
You
I probably
good?
lost some more.
So you good? You good?
I'm
Okay.
good.
All right,
I'm
cool.
good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. I stripped for a hot
See, this is what a real silhouette is needed.
True. Okay. Turn to the side.
Hold on.
Get a little. Woo. I could be in here stripping.
Please don't.
He said, "Please don't."
You better don't.
Nah, I want to keep my little liquor show. I'm not trying to have nobody report me to the Twitch police. This is all y'all getting. That's it. That's all we got going on. Yeah, but any hoops. So I turn on my disco lights. Yeah, you see the razzle dazzle?
Razzle dazzle.
Yep, glow in the dark. See, I knew he was gonna turn off the lights. So anyway, all right. Yeah, Wanda. You know what? Not here. Not here. I have to admit, probably wouldn't even work.
Yeah,
on either one of us.
He
could strip. I could strip. It would make a bit of difference.
Especially
Just saying.
Especially this guy right here. Yeah, y'all don't want that.
Yeah. It ain't happening. It ain't happening over here either. So I just finished telling you I got insecurities, right? Listen, it take a lot for me to come on here like so. I had to, like talk to myself in the mirror and the whole nine before I got here. So anyway, and then once I got here, I had to have another talk. All right, next one. It says, what is the latest on sex toys? It says many people, a lot more people than ever before, are using them. And I showed you all some fun stuff. So they talk about the rabbit, and they call it the rabbit habit, which that's a big deal. They also talk about vibrators are getting smaller. There's one that slides over the fingertips, so it's really easy to incorporate into sex with a partner. They talk about really stealth toys like the Vibra Pen, which is a ballpoint with a vibrator on the tip. There's the stowaway, which comes in a plastic case and it looks like makeup, so you avoid embarrassment with airport security. And it says every woman should own at least one sex toy. It's like buying a tennis racket. You may not end up playing tennis, but why not try it? I like it. I like that. It says, how do I buy sex products online without anyone finding out? I gave you all an excellent example. Adam and Eve. It comes packaged in plain packaging. There's a lot of other companies that do that. I have another company going through Stream Elements. Also Toys in Babeland. That's another one. There's lots of them. Most of them merchandise and send out with plain brown packaging. So then the next one says, what about erotic literature? Until about 20 years ago, there wasn't the kind of female erotica that we have now. The first editor in the erotica series, Susie Bright, says that in the beginning, getting writers to submit stories was like pulling teeth. But it's not like that anymore. So I think that that's huge. Okay. Lakita said a few states still have restrictions
On pornography, yeah.
on pornography.
I
Okay.
think Florida literally just implemented one.
Okay.
Yeah, Florida just implemented one.
Now this one was also interesting to
Oh,
me.
whoa, on toys.
On toys?
They have restrictions on
Okay.
toys? Okay.
So Lil Unique says, Zane is my girl. Agree. I like her writing as well.
Is she still writing?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
still writing. She is still writing. It says, is there a typical erotic lit fantasy for women? And it says there's two for women.
Fabio.
One is the multiple partner scenario
Yeah.
in a variety of configurations, especially introducing a stranger into the mix.
Yep.
The other involves dominance and submission.
Yeah.
Those are the two.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
the two most common.
A true DS situation.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yep.
I can see that.
Then it says, is it true that women are now selling sex aids the way they used to sell Tupperware? Which y'all think? Is that true or not? Are they? Ain't they? Is they?
Repeat that again.
Is it true that women are now selling sex aids the way they used to sell Tupperware?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely true.
I mean, shit. That, for what I understand, that's like a common bachelorette party
It
type
is.
situation. Yeah.
It says there are at least 10,000 passion parties held each month.
I thought that's what. Honestly, I was about to say each day.
And they said each month.
Yeah, I can see that. I can
That's-
definitely see that. I can easily see that. I mean,
say, take that, Mary Kay.
that's hilarious.
Right?
Hysterical.
Right. Exactly.
But hey, what's the one thing we always say? I mean, sex sells.
Sex definitely
Sex
sells. It says, with so much information and so many products on the market, are there areas of sexuality that we still don't know about? And I think that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because most people only know what their experience is,
Right.
not even about what they've heard about, not anything else. Because usually, if you hear about it, 7 times out of 10, you might be intrigued by it.
Right.
But if you don't know about it, how do you know? I mean,
Exactly.
how do you know what that upper limit is? Somebody is always in any relationship. Even if you both, even both partners are virgins, you're always going to have somebody that has a little bit more experience, either because of something they may have read or
heard,
seen or whatever. So that is easily something that is, that won't be equal. So there's always going to be something that somebody can learn from somebody else.
Right.
Always.
Agreed. So they talk about chemistry, psychology, neurology of sexual female response and of males. It's a lot we don't understand. There's so much we don't know about libido, sexual arousal, different things that turn people on, and things are always changing and evolving. So of course the answer is yes, right? Hey Decca, How are you? Welcome back. We are doing Brown Frisky Women tonight, talking about sex and some products and different stuff. So next one. It says, do men compare us to the women in porn movies?
Sometimes.
Okay. You said sometimes. Mm-hmm. Okay. In what way? Elaborate upon that, sir.
I mean, yeah, it's easy to compare. It's okay. I guess I look at it as this. I mean, it's easy to compare because hold on, let me put the photo. Sorry, y'all can't see me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Trying to do too many things over here, y'all.
Hey,
anyway.
That's what happens when you try to run production while you streaming at the same time. I make it easy for you.
No. I saw that. So anyway, go ahead.
No, but it's easy to sometimes, especially if you do, because it's the fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the fantasy, and sometimes you want that fantasy. You know what I mean? So, and it's just, I mean, they try to compare because they see something like, we'll go back to the last thing we talked about. Mm-hmm. Something that we may have seen or heard about or something like that, and they're like, I want that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, sometimes it's inevitable.
So do you think it's more the act, or do you think it's the like how the woman looks or how she performs? I mean,
probably. How she performs probably goes back to the act itself.
Okay. All right. So Big Al said comparing women leads to unrealistic expectations from your partner.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah. Keith said brothers like the aggression aspect of porn women. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a good point.
Very good point.
Now this is what they said. This is Oprah Magazine. Remember, you all. She said most men are not wishing their partners look like these women. They just wish they were as comfortable with their bodies and with sex. We're a lot harder on ourselves than men. All you need is a body that's soft, smells and tastes good. Keep the lighting low if you like. Find things that flatter you. Not all men are into lingerie, but there's nothing worse than squeezing into some skimpy thing that you're bulging out of.
I'm big on knowing lingerie is not always needed.
Hey Stove, thank you for the bits. I appreciate
Stove
you.
was good. Deca, that's true. I mean, one should not admit to doing comparisons, but comparisons are definitely inevitable.
Yeah.
But lingerie is not always needed. Right. I mean, shit. My woman wearing a tank top and some heels, shit, that's all I need. Sometimes the basics and just being comfortable with that is all you need.
So what do you all think about lingerie? I'm not a fan of it because most of it is uncomfortable. But, if the person I'm with is interested and they want it, yeah, okay, I'll do it. But I'm not a fan of it. But what do you all think? Because, like I said, most of the time it's just uncomfortable and scratchy. Locke, did you reset?
I did.
Again? No.
That was shade. One again on that one. Credit card changed, so I was like, oh shit, I'm not subbed.
Okay. Alrighty then. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so Miss Yvonne said, what, you not, okay, Brown said not really a fan. Miss Yvonne, what'd you say? You're crazy about it. You're crazy about it. Okay, Lakita said you wear it sometimes. Faye said not a fan. It's not comfy. Right. Yeah, and it's coming off anyway. Miss KB said used to.
A lot. How is it? A lot of prep work for about being on for about 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot, and it's a lot of prep for some people. I get it. I mean, shit. Some lingerie is a lot to put on stuff in. I mean, some of it's very delicate, and one wrong move. I mean, it's not worth it sometimes.
So London said men don't really care about lingerie.
Some men don't
want the clothes off. But Tank said he likes a little peekaboo sometimes.
Yeah.
So I think it depends on
it depends on your partner.
Depends on the partner.
Men and women, don't expect your partner to be like your last partner.
Good point. That is a good point.
Don't expect your partner. Don't expect all people that you're interested in. I mean, men. I mean,
Right.
whatever, men, women, whatever, however you lean. Don't expect everybody to want the same thing.
Right.
Don't expect everybody to be in that box, because I mean, what works or what turns you. I mean, hell, and be open to knowing that what you liked for with one person may not be the same thing you like for somebody else.
Agreed.
So I mean, everybody is literally different. I mean, everybody's like a box of chocolates. You never know. I mean, but
You never know what you
never
might
gonna
get.
get. No, but seriously though, I mean,
Yeah.
But
Wanda said, don't compare previous
No,
relationships.
thank you.
Period.
No, you can't.
And then Decca said, if lingerie is expected, what is coming from the other end? That's a good point.
That's a really good point. Actually.
That's a really good point. And I want to kind of talk about that for just a second, because I do feel like men expect a whole lot of women. I mean, a whole lot. Like, they want you to be shaved and smelling good and, you know, sexy and on. And, you know, some of them want the lingerie and all of that. And then it's like, and then they just come to bed with their t-shirt on and they draws on.
Right, some tidy whities and
Right.
some
And
tidy
then-
whities in a holy wife beater. You know what
Exactly. And it's like, you ain't even, you put forth like zero effort.
I mean? No, I mean we have to put. I mean as men, I mean we have to put up forth just as much effort. Tank, hush, bruh. Jesus.
He said the lawn
It was
was
mowed last week.
I mean, and that,
No, but seriously though. I mean, we have to put up forth just as much effort. I mean, why make her do last week? Why I'm still stuck on that.
Mm-hmm.
Why make her do all the work and we just sit back and just?
but it's a lot of men like that.
No.
It's a whole lot. Yeah. Okay. So Big Al said he manscapes too. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, it's
you.
it's needed.
Yeah, it is needed.
It's needed.
Because I'm like, again, a lot of expectations, and then it's like, okay. I understand this is why the sex conversation up front is important, to gauge what each other like and agree on what's best for both.
Absolutely.
Agreed. Yes.
Yes, Tank. Hey, pin that, somebody, please. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It is selfish.
Selfish,
It's
lazy
selfish
lovers.
or lazy. Selfish
goes both
and
ways.
or lazy.
Yeah. Agreed.
Because everybody wants. Everybody fucking wants what they want, but don't want to put forth the effort they don't want to put forth the effort to keep
Right.
it active for everybody else, man. No.
Decca said that's the reason why we went to Moo Moo's, because of the double standard.
I ain't mad at it though, because I mean, in a lot of stuff, it is a double standard.
Yeah.
And that double standard goes both ways. But in this particular,
So
for this in particular,
Okay,
for this in particular, as far as maintaining maintenance. I mean,
Okay.
and for the maintenance standpoint, there is a double standard because a lot of people. I mean, and again, well, let me say two things. One, a lot of people don't put forth the effort that they expect out of somebody.
Correct. Okay, because I
That's-
was going to
yeah.
say, what do
Yeah.
you feel like is
No.
a double standard? Like, okay, we're as
Mm-hmm.
women, we're kind of saying men have a lot of expectations of us.
Right.
What is something that you think that women often expect from men that maybe you feel like is unfair or unrealistic?
From a
sexual-
from a sexual standpoint.
From a sexual standpoint, what's something that you think that women always, often,
Not-
we're not going to say always.
don't say always.
because
Don't say always.
There's no such thing as
Yeah,
always.
correct. Yeah, don't say
but often.
There we go. Honestly, it's just. I mean, from a woman to a man standpoint. I mean, some women may expect a man to be marathon lovers.
Okay.
I mean, and some men are not. I mean, some men are bigger shit. Some people that may not give you the same experience every time. Mm-hmm. I mean, I always say it, I always joke about it, but it's the truth. Sometimes I'm a Kenyan marathon runner. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'm Usain Bolt.
You do say that.
Yeah, I mean, but it's the truth. I mean, it is the God's honest truth. Sometimes it's going to be a marathon session. Sometimes it's going to be the best 10 seconds of your life. Sometimes it's just, Jordan is score 30 every night. Fuck it.
But you feel like a lot of times women are always expecting the marathon?
Always no, but sometimes.
Often.
Sometimes. Yeah.
That's what we're saying. We're going to say often because we're not going to say always for anybody because everybody's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And again, we're talking about from a physical, not necessarily from a physical standpoint, but just the physical act. We're going for the physical act.
Okay.
Because
so Tika said clean nails, shaved babes, so simple yet so complicated.
So complicated, yeah. Because everybody don't. A lot of people don't really put the time in to do that. And
so
Faye, yeah. If you bolt, if we're bolt every time, that could be a problem as well.
So London,
and honestly, one thing I will say, be understanding of a man's changing chemistry as well.
True.
Because as some of us are approaching, either approaching or have crossed over middle age,
it's different.
Man, shit, we ain't 20 no more.
Right, it is different.
It's different.
London said, "Don't lie on your peen, though."
No, don't lie. Don't rely on what you used to do when you were in your 20s to be how you are in your 50s.
You're saying for the men, or
for us.
Okay, for the men.
Yeah.
And London said, "Don't lie about it," which I agree.
Yeah, which I agree. But also don't. But that's part of it. Part of that lie is the unintentional lie. Thinking we are the same way we were when we were. That's what I mean. I'm piggybacking off of it. Where saying don't act like we are the same way we were when we were in our 20s. Yeah. Because when we were in our 20s, man, shit.
Yeah,
it's
like that for women too. It was for me. I can say that the woman that I was at 20 and the woman that I am now, they're two different women. Yeah. they're two different women. Now I will say this because this was you all know when I do research, I have a tendency to go down the rabbit hole. That's just kind of what I do because that's how I research. So a lot came up about age and how things change when people age. And one of the things it talked about, it was a popular misconception for women that as they age, they're not as interested in sex. And I totally agree with that because I was like, I'm just as interested as I was before. It's just not happening.
Right.
The way that it was before because of my circumstances or my situation, but I'm just as interested as I was before. But again, I feel like that is a person to person thing, but it did say that overall that's a misconception that older women are not as interested in sex as they were. So that's what Lakita said too. She said she also. So Becca said it's the opposite. We're more interested but less willing to settle. Now I would agree with that.
Fair.
I think so. So Tank said there are a lot of factors though. Sometimes the day don't go how you want it. You tired, aging parents, whatnot. Exactly. You can plan for Ruth Chris, and sometimes you'll land it.
Sometimes we get the sizzler.
Exactly. It's all gonna be tasty, but it might not be as tender. That's a good point, and you're right because life's. Yeah. And sometimes you're tired. You're just tired when you get down to it. Lakita said, "I just need to meet a fellow who can make my boat float." Okay.
Not mad at it though.
Lakita said that.
But seriously though, again, sometimes it could just be as simple as that.
Yeah, sometimes it can be.
Yeah.
I agree. Now I admit being, a older person, I want a little bit more than that. That's.
But again,
I want a little bit more.
But like you said, that's you. Sometimes for some people it takes more.
Right, and I get it.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at that at all. I'm like, okay, different things, different people want. have more disposable income.
You know
for
what?
assisted devices. Planning for old age for the other brethren.
That is hilarious.
That is hilarious. Okay.
Tank, boy, you a fool.
I'm not trying to kill myself.
Like John Henry competing against the machine. Boy,
Okay.
listen. That's what I'm saying. Like that Rose, I mean,
Hey,
I mean, again, it's a compliment.
it is a compliment, y'all.
I can't match that sometimes.
If y'all missed the
most
Rose-
times, all the time, shit.
Y'all missed it. This is the one with the tongue. He kept calling it a
It's
pedal.
a pedal. It's a pedal. Again, it's a rose. It's a pedal.
It's a tongue.
Again, I'm trying to help her. I'm trying to help her keep this liquor show.
What, I can't say tongue?
It's a pedal.
Anyway,
Gotta keep with the gotta keep with the imagery.
whatever.
Let me see.
All
Real
right.
quick. Let me see real quick. No, the box. The
Oh,
box.
Okay. All right. So, last one I'm going to ask one of the Oprah questions. It says, can you be happy without sex? And this person is a sex therapist that is answering this. So you all can imagine. What do you all think? Can you be happy without sex? Lakita said, hell no. Any other? Okay, hell nah. Nah.
Define
Chris
happy.
said define
Define happy.
Define happy. Define what you mean by happy.
That is hilarious.
That is hilarious.
But accurate though. I mean, because I mean, and I would say sometimes. I mean,
I want to know what they mean by this. I mean, do
right.
they mean
I mean,
like?
but I look at it like this though.
Do they mean nothing at all? I mean, it does not say. That's the
Yeah,
reason
I
why
mean,
I'm saying
it leads it to interpretation.
right.
but
Because are they saying no masturbation, nothing, or are they saying with another person? What are I don't know.
London keyword happy now.
Right.
No, but seriously though, I mean, I would say this. It depends on the level of the relationship. Sometimes, not I won't say level, but basically where you are in the relationship. Because you know,
Okay.
sometimes it. Trying to figure out the best way to articulate it. I mean, sometimes I guess it may not be the focus, especially when you're trying to work through things or something like that. So I guess it depends on where you are in said relationship. So I guess it's not but.
Would you if you were in a relationship with someone, all right, would you want it to be completely like if it was just sexless? Let's say it was great in other ways, but it was sexless.
It's not ideal.
Okay.
It's not ideal.
Do you think you could be happy in that if everything else was okay?
Define sexless. I was just playing. No, I mean, because sometimes, because sometimes
Okay, sex with the other person.
No. I'm being funny, but I'm about to be serious for a second. It's sexless in a frequency where it's just not happening for days, months, years, or something like that. I mean, if it's.
You know it's sexless.
No. But I'm saying, but
Do it.
No, Lisa. I'm saying because number one, relative is relative. I mean, that's one thing I always say. But but to the point where
Sexless means no sex.
no sex.
This
Yeah,
is
you're right.
what I'm going to say.
Yeah, okay. No sex.
Okay.
That's
great.
they may not be sustainable.
It's okay. It's great in all other ways, but there is no sex.
They may not be sustainable long term.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because the reason why I say that some people will say sexless and it may be a matter of frequency may not be where the other partner may want. That's why I'm saying relative.
Right.
And I'm being contrarian for a reason. I mean, just for that purpose. Because everybody may have their own definition of what sexless really is.
Okay. Well, I'm going with the dictionary definition of sexless, as in no sex.
None at all.
None.
Yeah.
None at all. That's what I say.
See,
Okay.
see, DJ Tree. That's
Hey,
exactly
DJ
my point.
Tree.
That's exactly my point. Everybody has a different definition of sexless. That's exactly my point.
Right.
And that's why I put that. That's why I put that question out there.
Okay.
Thank You came in right on time, Tree. Appreciate you. Thank you. Woo, boy. I was struggling for.
Well, I was giving him a definition.
Yeah,
but
and I was asking for. That's what I was asking for. So
okay,
we're good. Yeah,
I got you. I understand.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
All right, so you all know I always like to give you all some fun terms, right? So, have you all ever heard the term Eiffel Tower or spit roast?
Yes.
Okay, so you know what that is.
Well, I've heard of the latter. I heard of the latter, not the former.
Spit roast. Have you all heard of this? I didn't know it had a name.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with it, but I didn't know it had a name.
I heard like I said, the Eiffel Tower. I never heard of that one before.
Okay. So basically, it's three people, right? So the woman or the person in the middle, we just say the person in the middle is in the middle. The two men, I'm gonna say a woman. I'm gonna just do it like a woman in the middle and two guys. So over the person's back, they high five. That is called an Eiffel Tower.
I never knew that was the name of it.
Yes, it's called an Eiffel Tower.
Okay.
If they do not high five and they only look down, it's called a spit roast.
Okay, I never knew of the. Decca, I'm not mad.
Decca?
I am not mad.
Yeah. I get
I
you.
am not mad, Decca.
I get you. Yeah, I get you. Yeah. Have y'all ever heard that? Did you know it had a name? I didn't know it had a name.
Yeah, spit roast I did know about.
Okay.
I've heard of spit roast. The Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
I did not know that. No, I mean, Wonder Twins. No, Wonder Twins
it's
activate.
Like your hands are up.
Yeah. Wonder
over
Twins
this
activate shit. No,
and then this person is in the middle. Like,
I mean, that's almost like some London Bridge shit. Not necessarily.
Yeah,
London, I'm not talking about you, London. No, not talking about you. I mean,
that's what they call it.
But yeah, I never heard that term for
Right.
that. But spit roast, yeah, I've heard that.
Okay. ATM.
London is that's like cruise. That's not what a spit roast is, ma'am.
No, not
That's
spitting
on.
Not spitting on. No, the person is not spitting
Somebody
on you.
Damn it.
That's not what we said. Cruise, really.
Jesus, cruise.
Cruise, that's not what.
Oh, gosh.
It says if they look down at their feet.
Cruise.
Or they look down.
Cruise.
Because they said feet, but actually that didn't make sense to me because they said the person was on, all fours.
No, London, I misspoke. That's me. That's on me. I misspoke.
Okay.
London, I misspoke.
So.
Cruise.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Okay.
Damn it, Cruise.
Have you heard the term ATM?
Yes.
Okay. I've heard this one before, but do you all know what ATM is? Okay. Yes. Okay. D-Man say yes. And I'm not talking about money. Please note that I'm not talking about money.
Well,
okay, I'm talking about sexually. I'm not saying automated teller machine.
No, but money could be involved. No.
I mean, money could be involved. But
He said you ain't talking about money. Like, money could be involved.
Money could be involved in all of this.
That's what I'm saying. So don't say money ain't involved. That's all I'm saying.
ATM stands for ass to mouth. Basically, ass to mouth. I don't think I really need to go.
We don't need to go any further than that.
Nah, we don't need to go.
Let's keep this little liquor show.
All right. Now, the reason why I'm giving y'all this one is because I thought that this particular term meant something else. I mean, I thought it was a different area of the body. So you hear people talk about FUPA all the time, right? Mm-hmm. So what FUPA really stands for is fat upper pubic area.
I never knew it was an acronym.
It's an acronym. It stands for fat upper pubic area. And the Urban Dictionary said that it is often mistranslated as fat upper pussy area.
Right? I never knew that.
Yeah, I thought it was like the stomach that hung over.
Wow.
That's what I thought.
Natty,
so Miss KB said I knew that. I did not know that, you all. I thought that's what they were. When
never
they
knew
talked
that.
about the FUPA, I thought they talked
I'm
about.
forever the man, bruh. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
sometimes, bruh, everything is
No,
not.
we
Everything
did
is
not know
not common.
that.
Everything is not common knowledge.
It is not. And forever the man. Can I just say this? Like, because I know you. I met you. Younger people know stuff sometimes that older people do not. Okay, I'm a just say that. Sometimes we just don't know. I knew about FUPA. Of course, I've heard the term and they use it a lot, but I did not know what it meant. I didn't know that's what it actually meant. Okay, so you knew as a teenager. Yeah, your generation is different.
Yeah, like I
But
said,
yeah,
I knew what a
but
FUPA.
it's-
I know what a FUPA is. I didn't know it was an acronym.
Yes, fat upper pubic area.
I never knew that's what FUPA meant.
Yes,
That's-
and
I
it's
was there.
applicable to men and women.
That I did know.
I didn't know that.
That I did.
I
That
thought
I
it was
that,
just
that I did know.
women.
I know it's commonly associated with women, but I didn't know it was for. I mean, that men can have a FUPA too.
Have a FUPA too.
I mean, we just
Yeah.
call it beer bellies for the most part.
But see, this is what I'm saying. That's not fat upper pubic area is not the same as your stomach.
But I mean, it's like a full belly, but also just this little. I mean, right
But
below.
that's
Right,
your stomach,
right.
and
right.
that's what I thought.
No, like I say, no, not just
Yeah.
this, but it's literally just.
I thought this would be FUPA, but they're saying no.
But this is this is not the upper pubic area.
No,
It's wow.
it's the pubes.
Wow,
the actual pubes.
both of us over here just like
I know we both like touching the FUPA and touching our stomachs. No.
I know everybody both were like, for real? No, this different.
I promise we don't have a crabs. I promise. Okay. Yeah, D-Man, you said it. The top of
top
your
of the
pubes.
pubes, yeah.
Right, and I did not know that.
It's under the hood. Okay, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it.
Right, it's under. Quit it.
What? This is shit. I gotta do that shit. So men gotta do that shit too.
So, what does he tell him? He has a fat ass poop and slap him on the ass.
Oh, psalmist, yes, Dicky do, yes, Dicky do, yes. That's
A dicky do.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. The psalmist said it. Yeah, somebody sticks out farther than a dick than your dick do. Yeah, this is called a Dicky do.
Really, I have never heard that.
Yeah. Somebody sticks out farther than your dicky do. Yep.
I never heard that term.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
dicky,
I learned something
Yeah,
new.
yeah. When somebody has a. It's somebody sticks out farther than your dicky do. Yep.
Okay. All right. So this one, this I knew, but I did not know. Again, it had a name. Okay. It's called a rusty trombone. Have you ever heard that?
Yes.
Do you know what it is though, or do you think you know what it is?
Yeah, circumcised.
No,
Really?
that's not it. That's not it. A rusty trombone. First of all, does anybody know? Okay, some people are saying yeah. Okay.
God damn it! It's the next.
Instead of old thing. No. This is basically when a man is getting his ass eaten, tossing salad, and the same person's jacking him off at the same time. That's called that's called a rusty trombone. Let me say it. Uncircumcised is a snapping turtle.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Yep.
That is
So it is
hilarious.
called a rusty trombone. Now,
That is hilarious.
yeah, I mean,
Dick is like, no.
yeah, heard the term, but yes, that's what it
D-Man
means.
like now I know why I didn't. I need to know that.
That is what it means. That is what it means. Now, this one, y'all, I'm gonna admit,
Psalmist, that is hilarious.
I'm gonna have to take a drink on before I even tell y'all. Because when I read this, I was like, say what now?
So that brings new definitions to get those horns, huh? I'm good.
Okay. All right.
I will take this.
Okay. I heard of of this term before, but I did not know precisely what it meant until they broke it down here. It's called snowballing. All right.
I know, but I heard about that one. I know what that is.
People pass cum from their mouth to another person's mouth.
Correct.
Like the suck blow game, like from Clueless.
Yeah, a lot of people knew what that one
Right?
is. Yeah. No, London.
Now
London. No, not cocaine. No, ma'am. No,
Now,
ma'am.
this is-
No.
This is what got me about it. All right, this is what got me about it. It said more cum may be added in this process because it's
Wait,
like a
what?
procession of men that are reaching orgasm at different stages, and so they add cum to the process. Hence, that's why it's called snowballing. You can turn off the lights on. I mean, I didn't make this shit up.
Yeah, London. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's time to go now.
I told you all I had to take a drink on it.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I think it's one thing when we're talking about the person that you're with.
So y'all, thank y'all for joining this episode of the Brown Frisky Woman. London definitely pick. No, let us know where we're rating to.
This is the thing. This is the thing, you all. I try to tell you all these things so you don't get caught up in some kind of situation where somebody is asking you, "Do you want a snowball?"
Decca, that is fucking hilarious.
And you like, yeah.
Decca, that is hilarious. That is hilarious.
I mean, agreed.
Yeah. I didn't say. I put it like this. I knew about the first part, but the additional, that's new to me.
The additional part kind of got me.
Well,
I mean,
wow.
I'm gonna admit that the additional part did get me.
The additional got me on that one.
And I was like, what? Like, I think when I read this at home, I had to take a drink because I was like,
Cruz, God almighty, Cruz. If it's not shaved.
so. And Lioness Nala, good point. There is a whole world of kink out there.
Yes, absolutely.
And I mean, like, I'm not
very true.
I'm here to tell y'all, I'm not here to yuck nobody's yum.
I'm not a kink. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm definitely not a kink shamer. Yeah,
I'm not either because I mean I am sure that there are things that I do have done, probably will do.
D-man, hush, bruh. God damn it, D-man.
On your FUPA.
On your FUPA.
On your FUPA. It's FUPA.
F-U-P-A, bro.
FUPA. I'm not. I'm really not. But I'm just gonna tell you all that that's a no for me. And if the person says that they want to do that, that's fine. But don't include me in that shit. I don't want to be included in that. Right. Yeah. Lakita, I know. Trust me. I go down rabbit holes. Every single day.
Decca. That fine line of kink versus humiliation. Sometimes humiliation is someone's kink. Mm-hmm. So it's not necessarily a fine line.
Right.
Sometimes humiliation is their kink. It's whatever their kink is. Everybody has a kink.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Now some people may not be as kinky as the next person, or some people may not be kinky as their mate. But it's not. But I mean, shit. We both know sometimes. I mean, humiliation is a kink. Sometimes praise is a kink. Sometimes I mean, everybody has their thing.
They do. Everybody does have their thing. Okay, so this was another one. Again, I didn't know if this had a name. Have you ever heard of a turkey slap or a mushroom stamp?
Wait, repeat? I missed it. I was reading the chat. I'm sorry, I missed it.
Turkey slap or mushroom stamp?
No.
Anybody? No.
That's a new one for me.
Okay.
Sorry, those are new for me.
Yeah. Nope. Okay, so a turkey slap or a mushroom stamp is basically a guy slapping somebody across the face with a erect or semi-erect penis.
I never knew that was the name of it.
That's what I said too. I was like, there's a name for that. Another name for it, and this was the Dutch word of the year in 2008.
Jesus.
It's the same thing. It's called swaffling.
Swaffling.
Swaffling. Yeah. Swaffling. Yeah. Yes, that's what they call it. A mushroom stamp or a turkey slab. I don't get the turkey. The mushroom I kind of get. Because of the head of it looking like a mushroom. Okay, first of all, Big Stove, did you miss the disclaimer? I told you when you came in here, this is what we was going to be talking about.
Makita, thank you. Yes. How do you spell that?
How do you spell swaffling?
Swaffling, yeah.
Or swaffling, I guess.
Swaffling.
Could be, okay, it's spelled SWAFFELEN. Educate us, Lakita, if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly.
It's
Dutch.
It's Dutch.
It's a Dutch word.
I was gonna say because if it was, German or Austrian,
it's a Dutch word. It said it was the Dutch word of the year in 2008.
It could be swaffling.
Swaffling. Well,
Swaffling.
I may be mispronouncing.
No. If it's Dutch, it's probably swaffling.
Yeah, swaffling, something like that. But anyway,
Stove's out.
Stove said, "Y'all be blessed." Okay, Stove.
See you in a couple weeks, bro.
Okay. Well, again, this is the thing. My streams are about education.
What? Like London. Oh God, London.
London. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
Oh, because of the turkey neck. Oh, you know what, Lawanda? Good point. Okay. All right. So this was one we talked about last time, but I still think it's, a good one. Felching.
Wait, what?
Felching.
Wait, what?
Felching.
Felching?
Felching. I talked about this one last time, but I think this is a good one. Because I think this is one that, like, when I say what it is, people are like, oh, okay. You don't remember this one?
I don't.
Okay. So felching is basically sucking semen out of any orifice. But usually it's a butt.
Okay, I remember that. I remember now.
But it's applicable according to Urban Dictionary from any orifice.
I remember that now. Yeah, as soon as you started describing it, I remember. I did.
Okay. And some of these, y'all, I just was like, they know what a pearl necklace is. They know what teabagging is, but they were all on the list. Anyway. Okay. Would you rather? And that's where we're going to end. Would you rather? Would you rather have a friend with benefits or a one-night stand?
Friend with benefits.
Okay. Y'all, friend with benefits or one-night stand?
Friend with benefits.
I say friend with benefits also. Okay, Lakita said
like,
neither. Friend with benefits. Okay.
Damn.
I mean, relationship would be great.
I mean, but
that would be ideal.
If
but
given
I only gotta give those two choices: friend with benefits, the benefits.
Okay. Cruz like both of them.
Okay, both. All right. Friend with benefits is winning. That's the one. All right. Would you rather be teased with a feather or with ice cubes?
Depends on who that motherfucker is. Shit. That is hilarious.
Oh my God, LaShawn.
Listen, that was funny.
It depends on who the motherfucker is.
Who that motherfucker is.
Okay. Okay. Cruz said ice. I'm ticklish. Feather. Ice.
I'm an ice.
LaShawn
Can
said, can you pay a mortgage payment?
That's not quite a friend with benefits.
LaShawn,
That's,
that wasn't one of the answers.
Yeah, that wasn't one of the criteria either. Shit.
No, that wasn't it. So, okay.
That's called an arrangement. Seriously.
Okay, ice. What's your pick? Ice. I say ice also. Ice seemed like it'd just be a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, feather could be annoying.
Yeah,
I can see feather being annoying.
Okay. Would you rather go skinny dipping or do a boudoir shoot?
Skinny dipping. And mind you, I'm a photographer.
Yeah.
Skinny dipping.
Skinny dipping. Skinny dipping. I've been skinny dipping. Never done a boudoir shoot. Really have no interest in doing one. I think I would be just entirely too nervous and self-conscious. I don't think it would go well.
Now, one thing I would do is a boudoir shoot with my mate. I would do that.
Okay. Interesting.
I would do that.
Okay. All right. So LaWanda said both. Skinny dipping.
Cruise.
Will my FUPA be showing? Well, I mean, I'm thinking if it's a boudoir shoot and you have a good photographer, he can arrange
You can arrange it.
He can arrange you so that you're like perfectly.
Get you a good photographer in your life.
Yeah.
Public service announcement. Public service announcement from Lock and Key Media.
Okay. All right.
Angles, correct.
Yeah,
Angles.
Edits. Okay.
Now, no edits, because Photoshop is great. Everything don't need to be taken care of in post.
I just know I would be like extremely self-conscious. I did one photo shoot in my life. When I was younger, thinner, and I think slightly better looking. And I was a wreck. I was so awkward. I mean, the pictures came out good. Pretty good, I think. But I was just so nervous, and I just was like, I never want to do this again. Yeah, I think I'm just too. I just look at myself too harshly, I think, for something like that. So, yeah. Would you rather watch a steamy movie together or read a steamy book aloud to each other?
I know my answer already. I wait for everybody else, but I know my answer.
Okay, Linus, now let's see, you gotta be
correct.
That is
correct,
true. That is true.
Correct.
That's a good point. Too.
Correct.
I just know that I'm just too uncomfortable with myself. Too uncomfortable with me. So it wouldn't matter who was doing it. I just would be probably sweating bullets the whole time.
No, either or, y'all. Either or, not just both.
You got yeah.
Either or.
You're saying both, but this is a would you rather. So that means you got to pick one. Okay.
I'm from man. Thank you, bruh. Thank you. I was waiting for that answer right there in particular. Yes.
Book and reading different voices.
Yes.
Okay. Keith said naked or not. Yeah, you can be naked. Let's say naked. Let's throw that in there. You're naked.
You know what, Cruz? That is hilarious.
As long
that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Cruz, yo, Cruz.
Hey, motherfuckers.
Hey, motherfuckers. Let me kiss you right there, motherfucker.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna pull your hair. Motherfucker.
All right.
That is hilarious. Oh my God, I picture that shit. I can picture
Me
that
too.
shit. See.
Now definitely read that motherfucker too. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Would you rather never kiss or never hold hands again?
Shit.
You want to say higher for your next audiobook?
That's a tough one.
Never hold hands or never kiss.
That's a tough. That
is tough.
That's a tough one.
I agree that's a tough one.
While I love to kiss, I do love to kiss, but holding hands to me is so intimate. Both of them are intimate to me.
They are very intimate. I think I would give up the kissing. Honestly,
ooh, that's tough.
I mean, it is very tough, but
Faye. No, D-Mac, they're right. D-Mac, you're right. But Faye, it ain't tough if you've been with a great kisser. I agree with that. But D-Man, LaShawn is hilarious.
Especially in the car. Oh my!
Give me that hand. Give me that. See. Honestly speaking, though, that's London saying that. Give me that hand, motherfucker. No, that's tough. But still.
I think I'd rather hold hands.
And I think the reason why I say it's tough, and I think you and I could we'll probably be on the same page on this because that twin brain of ours. Mm-hmm. But the reason why it's tough is because in every situation you may not be able to kiss. I mean, it may not be possible.
That's true.
Or appropriate. But
That's true.
that touch. I mean, one thing I always talk about is positive body contact.
Yeah.
I always talk about positive body contact. And that positive body contact is sometimes that could be the one thing that will soothe somebody at the right moment. Mm-hmm. Positive body contact. I am big on that.
Hey, Stormy,
long time. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm big on positive. Positive body contact.
Yeah, I think
positive body contact.
I think I would give up the kiss because it would be hard, but I think I would give that up.
And the one thing that Lisa, I'm about to go inside baseball on this one. When Lisa comes here, either for a stream and I think we talked about this too. Every time Lisa comes here for a stream or just to stop by to say hi, or if I go over down to her way to say hi, we give each other a hug, and the first thing we always do is afterward is just exhale.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I mean, and because sometimes shit. I'm here solo. Mm-hmm. That hug could be the only hug I get for that. Shit, sometimes for that week.
Yeah.
Especially if I don't see my parents.
Agreed.
That could be the only hug I get all week.
Yeah, very much.
So it's that's something that is again positive body contact. It's that even if it's nothing romantic, anything. It's just somebody that will just give you that. It's it's that touch. It's okay, or I see you, or just. Release.
Like I said, at times are hard. I appreciate
a good hug is
me too.
Oh, so and sometimes
touch deprivation is a real thing.
It's a real thing.
It's a real phenomenon.
So literally that hand hold or whatever. I mean, and So I know. Didn't touch me in the morning. It's hilarious. But I also know too that, and I know we kind of shifted from that, but that's still. But to me, positive body contact.
Agreed.
Even if it's hand in hand.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I agree. I would give up the kiss.
Lakita, yes. So it was tough for me. So pandemic, yes. I think it was so funny. The first time, I know we're going off the rails on this one, but that first time I hugged my mother. Mm-hmm. During the pandemic, I didn't hug my mom for over 6 months.
Wow.
Because I was doing so much outside because of work. And one thing I didn't want to do was get my mom sick because at that time we didn't know.
Right.
I remember I took a test and I stayed inside through that because at first it used to get like about 48 hours, 48, 72 hours before you get that result. And once I got that result, the first thing I did was just hug the shit out of my mom. Mm-hmm. And mom cried because that was the first time that we saw each other. Mm-hmm. I was on one side. I'll be on one side of the garage. They'd be on the other side. Hello, that type shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, that positive body contact is real, man.
Yeah,
especially from somebody you love.
Yeah.
So
agree. Mm-hmm. Agree. Yeah. I mean, like you said, and even if we made it hug or kiss, I would say I would not want to give up a hug. For sure.
That shit is.
I definitely would not want to get that up.
But don't get it twisted. A good kiss though, Jesus. Oof.
It's great.
Anybody had a kiss that made their legs buckle, their knees buckle? Oh my God, that is the shit.
good kisses.
Oof.
Yeah.
Your pal Big Al. Can you strike a match on the motherfuckers though? That's the question.
Okay. Would you rather date someone who has to schedule intimate time or someone who's spontaneous but being intimate is less frequent?
Intimacy. From spontaneous. It's being spontaneous.
You would prefer spontaneous but less frequent? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Personally.
What do you all say? Spontaneous.
He was like schedule
that.
look at this.
Schedule that. Schedule.
Oh, Deca.
Hey, classics.
Deca, yeah. That oof.
Spontaneous. I don't know. I mean, I like spontaneous a lot. I don't know, the way my life be lifing sometimes, though.
The way my life is set up.
Yeah, the way my life is set up. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I need a schedule.
Q, that's hilarious.
How many appointments can I add to my Outlook character? Calendar.
Over there sitting in Outlook meeting invites and shit.
Okay. Okay. Would you rather only be able to see people naked or to be able to hear people's dirty thoughts? I know my answer to this.
I know your answer already.
What do you think it is?
Dirty thoughts. Hearing the dirty thoughts.
Of course.
Yeah. I know that.
Yeah. I want to be able to hear their dirty thoughts.
You know
I make my own pictures.
And you know what mine is too.
Mm-hmm. I do.
What is it?
I feel like you want to hear the dirty thoughts too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. You want to hear the thoughts. Okay,
yeah.
So most everybody says hear the thoughts. Yeah, I'm not. I have to see you naked.
Let me add a qualifier to that.
Mm-hmm.
Hear their uninhibited dirty thoughts.
I like that.
Their uninhibited dirty thoughts. Because some people will tell you their dirty thoughts, and it'd be a censored or watered down version of it.
True.
Tell me, I want to hear that shit unfiltered.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I want to. Yeah. I want the whiteboard of your mind.
Yes, Lakita. Yes, all that whole $10 word. Yes, unadulterated. Yes, absolutely.
I want the whiteboard. Okay.
Honestly, if and the thoughht's not interesting, shit. Sometimes if you sometimes you see somebody naked, that what you see may be not interesting either.
Yeah. But I feel like if I can hear everybody's dirty thoughts, I can just move on to the next person.
Like,
if
no. Okay. Just get a quick download
quick
from everybody.
And then we just keep it moving, right? All right. Would you rather undress yourself or have someone else do it?
Take my shirt off like a kid. I'm gonna be like a little kid. Just
you want them to undress you?
Yes. Take my shirt off like a kid. Just. Shit.
You hold your arms up and killing me. Okay, someone said undress me, please. Other person. Stop that. I need you to stop doing that. Undress me. Shit. It defeats the purpose of extra hands.
Lawanda, pretty much, yes.
See what I said? I can't read. Hurry up. Shoot, I just come to the door naked. You undress yourself. I know both is not supposed to be an option, but both. Like it depends.
We got to keep ourselves accountable because we call people out on that. So no, ma'am, don't do that. Don't do that. I know you're the host, but don't do that.
Maybe I want to do it myself then. If I gotta. Because I just feel like I can do it more efficiently.
Efficiently is hilarious.
I mean, I'm just being honest. I feel like I can do it more efficiently. I mean, I just do. Okay. Okay, so most people said undress. All right. Okay. Would you rather give or take direction in the bedroom?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. For me, specifically, that's a tough one.
Okay, Lakita said give, take.
Natty's like both.
Take,
yeah, that's
take,
a tough
right?
one. That's a tough one.
Well, we said both was not an
Yeah,
answer.
both is not an answer, but that's tough. Shit.
So, to be 100% transparent with you all, it's the only place that I will take direction.
That's tough.
It is. It's the only place. It's
That
the only
is
place
tough.
that I will take direction. Honestly, I mean, because for the most part, I don't want anybody telling me what to do. So
Shit, that's tough.
yeah.
Cause in
Now you said,
what day,
What day is it?
Yeah, I mean seriously.
what day is it? What
Yeah,
day is it?
seriously.
What day is it?
Bruh, that's tough.
Okay, but you
If I
gotta choose.
if I have to choose,
You have to choose.
to be at my most vulnerable,
Mm-hmm.
tell me what to do. Tell me,
Yeah.
'cause that's
I'll take direction.
yeah.
And part
And-
of it
and
has
and
to
under-
do with
and understand.
I want to make the other person happy.
Think that too, but also too.
But I want you, I prefer, hey Blue Majesty, I want you to tell me what you like and what to do. And then I kind of like a little dominance, I guess you could say, in the bedroom. Like,
And see, with me,
yeah.
I mean, especially because of the type of person I am outside.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that power exchange
Exactly.
is one vulnerable piece.
Exactly.
Of the
Agreed.
one that's vulnerable. That's vulnerable. That's vulnerability. Especially as a man is the thing. And I'm a natural, dominant or whatever. But that power exchange is wow. Yeah, that's tough.
I agree. I mean, and like I said, because I'm kind of, like I always say at my house, I'm the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, right? Like that's kind of who I am.
Right.
So in the bedroom, to be in a vulnerable place where somebody else is taking charge, I love it. I absolutely love it. And it's like I said, it's one of the only places that I really can say, yeah, okay, I'll listen to you.
Right.
I'll take some direction from you. Okay. Easy one. Sex in the shower or on the floor? In the shower? Not in the flower. In the shower or on the floor? Where's we doing it? Floor. Psalmist, listen, y'all, this is either or. That means you're not supposed to say both. We know both of them sound good. That's the whole point. Shower, getting a lot of showers. Floor, not trying to slip in the shower. On the floor, not the flower. Sorry, floor. Floor, shower. Okay, a lot of slipping and sliding in the shower. Okay, bust your ass in that shower. Floor. The floor is safer. Hey, darling Nikki. The floor is shower. But the shower is kind of different. Yeah. Yeah, London said it. Stella made that shit look easy. But it's not that easy. It's not. So do we kind of have a split decision here? Because a lot of people said shower, but then we have people that said floor. shower can be sexy. Okay, so Lock, sex in the shower or on the floor?
Yes.
You got to pick one. You got to
Yes.
pick one. No,
No.
not both of them. You got to pick one.
Damn it.
Come on, you made me
Shower.
fix your rule.
Shower.
Okay, shower.
Shower.
So a lot of people say you're gonna bust your ass in the shower.
Not my shower.
A lot of people said the floor because it was safer. I like both
Hold
of
on a
those.
minute. You know we're getting older when we think about safety.
Yeah, you're right.
That's when you know we're getting a little more mature. Boy, I love that.
I said the shower seems like it could be more fun.
It's fun.
It's fun now. That beach stuff, y'all.
No.
Sand be getting all
Sand
up
is-
in there, and it's horrible.
No.
Okay, so all of
Classics.
that.
Classics. Say that. Classics. Say that.
She said she-
Lakita's hilarious, yeah, but true. Sometimes it's hard. It's harder.
It is harder,
It's harder.
but yeah. Sand
equals sandpaper, yes.
equals
That's
sandpaper.
true.
Agreed. Totally agreed. Sit on her pillows on the floor because the floor is hard
Bruh.
and the shower is dangerous.
Bruh, who you telling? Shit.
Keita said, "Don't kick my ocean." Oh my God.
Speaking of cakes, hey, Ed.
Oh Lord. Hey, Eb.
Speaking of cake.
Woo, okay. All right. So listen, y'all. We about to wrap this up. I have something going through Stream Elements, and it is called sexonaire.com. Okay. This is a great quiz that you can take with your partner, and you can choose whatever answers you want to reveal. Okay. And I'm gonna give you some of the categories that they have for you, and this is great. I mean, it's just a really great quiz. So some of the categories, and you answer them how you want. Like if it's like all, none, nothing, sometimes, whatever it is. So they have anal sex, dirty talking. Is he allowed to? Are you allowed to? Fetishes, BDSM, cum, garment fetishes, spanking, tickling, wet and messy, kissing and licking, French kiss, have him kiss, lick your blank, kiss lips, kiss, lick his, long distance sex, sexting, massage, give him one, have him give you one, masturbation, have him help you masturbate, have him watch you masturbate, help him masturbate, masturbate each other, watch each other masturbate, watch him masturbate. They got all of these subsets. Then they have non-penetrative sex. This intrigued me. Dry humping.
Good.
Give him a hand job. Have him massage your vulva to turn you on. Have him massage your vulva until you come. Have him rub his dick on your body. I guess we gonna do a mushroom slap, right? No. Anyway, rub your pussy on his body. Sit on his face. Oral sex. 69 blowjob. Have him remove his dick from your pussy and put it in your mouth. Other kinds of penetrative sex. Have him finger you. Have him finger you till you come. Places. In the car. In a hotel room. In the shower. Which we just discussed. On the floor with the lights on. London said first time she turned the lights off. Porn. Watch it together. Watch it alone. None. Sex toys. Penile toys. Vibrators. Sexy clothing. Then they talk about the color. The fabric, men's clothing, women's clothing, strip tease, strip for him, strip for him, strip for him, strip for her. 2+, add one more guy in the mix, add one more woman in the mix. And you can submit all of this. Hey, Scotia Sugar, how you doing? So those are the categories, all right? And I'm not asking you all any questions about these categories. I'm just saying if you go to sexonaire.com, you can take this quiz, and it's great for people that are in a relationship because it helps you to find out what the other person wants.
Correct.
Or what they're interested in, or what they might want to try, or what they might like. So, he said dry humping, like when you get a girl in the
Jesus.
Boston Foundry
Wow.
in the 6th grade. Yeah. So, The reason why I put that on there, because again, this show is about education, about sharing information. Hopefully you all have had fun tonight. You have learned maybe a thing or two that you did not know, like me not really knowing, nor I really knowing what the FUPA really was, right?
That was, yeah. What FUPA meant was FUPA stood for. We know what it is.
No,
we didn't know what it is.
Right.
No, you're
we
right.
were
You're
wrong.
right.
We were just like totally wrong as the area that we thought was the FUPA.
Wrong as hell.
Right. So we were just wrong. So I just want to tell you guys what I have coming up as well. So my next show, which will be April 10th, will be the christening of our love child, Smokey.
Hi, Smokey.
Hi, Smokey. So, in case you all did not know, Locke and I have a love child. He carried the baby. I impregnated him. Give me your hand, darling. You don't want to get pregnant again. It was the pre-cum that did it.
No means no.
The christening of Smokey on April the 10th, which is next Thursday. And then
This Thursday.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
This Thursday.
This Thursday.
You're right. This Thursday coming, April 10th at 7 p.m. regular show time. And then the Spinning Autism Raid Train will be Saturday, April 12th. So this is April. We are kicking off the Spinning Autism campaign. Do ! Donate.
D-Man.
I see you, D-Man. Do !
I hate
Donate,
you.
please. And that will give you the information to donate to the Spinning Autism campaign. I have received my very first donation. We have received our very first donation from D-Man.
Thank you, D-Man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Oh,
That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. Okay?
D-Man,
So,
D-Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, D-Man. I'm sorry.
Yay. Thank you.
I'm sorry, D-Man.
Thank
My
you.
bad.
So that is what you get for being the first donator. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And boo on your gift of dad jokes number 2, volume 2. You did not get that. So anyway, also we have Beats for a Cure coming up. 713 is going to be doing some art therapy for us on April the 19th. Which is a Saturday at 12 p.m. She's going to be doing Giggles and Doodles with 713. So join us for a little bit of art therapy. If you put in ! BFAC, that is the link. Make sure you are following the Beats for a Cure. That is D-Man's nonprofit for we're gonna beat cancer, y'all. That's the way we're gonna put it. Period.
Beat cancer's ass.
Period. Okay, that's it. So all of those things are coming up. I want to tell you all always, thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you learned a thing or two. Thank you for being patient with me in this whole mouth situation, y'all. I'm having some dental work and they're like doing it in process. It's like in steps and you got to come back and I got to go tomorrow and all of this stuff. So
Lisa, we would have never known. You
please
did well.
forgive me.
You did well.
Okay, and if I'm looking raggedy, please forgive me. I promise.
I thought the wig was why you were looking raggedy, darling.
No.
No? Okay.
No, that's not why. But
okay.
that's why I'm looking a little bit raggedy today. I promise you. But I didn't want to miss 4-6. Reason why we did this today on 4-6, in case you don't know, long ago in a galaxy far, far away, we did Morning Wood. And there was a statistic that I gave out. And it said that between 4.6 and 7 ejaculations per day was the norm. And 4.6 became a thing around these Twitch streets. And so here we is on 4-6. So Locke, thank you
Thank you.
very much. You get to choose where we are going to raid to.
Oh.
Yeah, that is what they said, Decca. They said that 4.6, between 4.6 and 7 ejaculations is the average for a male. That is healthy. That's considered to be healthy. We don't know how they came up with 4.6. Okay, London says show the bra again. There we go. He turned on the light on me. Okay, see, you just did that on purpose because you know I don't have my... Turn it off again so I can glow in the jar. That's it.
Trying to help you keep this liquor show. Trying to help you keep this liquor show here.
I'm not showing anything I shouldn't. I made sure, y'all, I'm all taped up and trussed up and made.
Whoa, trussed up? Wow.
Yeah, I made sure there wasn't nothing was gonna peek out that shouldn't peek out. None of that. I was like, okay, they might see me looking crazy, but they not gonna see nothing they shouldn't see.
Somebody I've always wanted to raid to that we haven't been able to. I'm never able to raid.
Okay.
C sharp.
Okay.
Let's go to C sharp.
All right. Well, we're gonna go to C sharp. Love you all. Thank you so much. Hope that you learned a thing or two about felching and, mushroom slaps and whatever. And if anybody ever asks you, do you want to play a game called snowballing? I mean, if you want to play, go ahead, but I would advise you not to do that. Just saying.
Or if you choose to, know what you're getting into. Because again,
that's the whole point.
We don't yuck anybody's yum.
I just want you all to be aware. So, D-Man, if they ask you if you want a snowball, you know what that means.
Don't say they. It's only one person that will be asking you.
Whoever asks you. The one that said we listen and we don't judge.
Exactly. All right.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, that was when one of the disco balls fell off. Wow.
I tell y'all, man, she's shedding for real.
I know, that's crazy.
Damn.
Look at that. That does. Anyway, y'all.
She throwing y'all saw she throwing stuff at me.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, man, yes, it did.
And it was not my snowball. Trust, it was not my snowball. But anyway, I will see you all on Thursday. Locke will be here with me, and we will be doing the christening of our love child, Smokey, the smoker. All right.
Your balls are dropping. It's hilarious. Blue, really?
I didn't even know I had balls.
See, you got them on your neck. Ooh, wow. That. Sorry. Sorry. My bad. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's on me.
Yeah, turn off the lights on your damn self.
Sorry, that's on me. I'm sorry. My bad.
We riding out of here yet? Thank you all. Seriously. Thank you all so much. I will see you on Thursday. And yeah, check out these sites. Go to Adam and Eve and order some products and get some free stuff. And hey, if it's something that you try that you really like, come back and let me know. Or, if you want to whisper me and ask me about it, I'll tell you some stuff or where to go and all that. Like a gnat. It might sound like a gnat, but Blue Majesty, this thing right here. Yep. Yep. Anyway. Okay, we got it. We got the raid. So thank y'all so much. Thank you, Locke.
Thank you, Lisa.
I appreciate
Thank you for another edition of thank you for our first edition for our first 4.6 edition of the Brown Frisky Woman.
Yes. I have no clue when we'll be doing this again, but
or if we'll be doing this again.
Right, or if we'll do this again, but
no, this is always fun though.
Yeah.
This is always fun. It's always fun. It's always informative, and we learn a lot, we share a lot, and this is always good.
Yeah.
I think next April 6th is on a Monday.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay. Well, between now and then, we'll probably come up with some other type of statistic that we can stick to.
Later, y'all.